once again. Good strength from Ghana. She'll get the ball as the attempt by Myong, sorry, to try and get the ball over into the penalty box. And it's side call from the assistant referee. As the head coach of Morocco, winner of the last edition of the FIFA Women's World Cup with Spain, watching future opposition. Nigeria will be taking on the winners of Malawi or Ghana. Watching that match tonight in Rabat to see how that goes. The Charinga sisters coming up against the Black Queens of Ghana. The ball just kept in there by Michelle Lozzi, just kicks out by Makana. You don't want to mess around with that. Long throw coming. 47th cap playing for Nigeria. There's the touch there coming from Gift Monday, but she gets caught. And Abiodun gets the ball back comfortably to Demehin. And across to Haley. O'Haley, the Pachuca player, plays in the Femenina FX League in Mexico. Picked up by Cameroon in the midfield. Here is Naomi Eto'o. Picked up and a little bit of a coasting move here. That's nicely done. That is from Echeyeni, but intercepted. And Cameroon pick it up now. There's an opportunity for them to try and do something. The break was on, blocked. And finally, it's gone over to the other side with Colette Nzana looking for Mendua. It goes over her head. Oh, she's got knocked down in a big way. It's going to be a free kick. Asta Toko Njoya knocks to the ground. Talking about. And a free kick, but first of all the treatment there. Saw an image of Jessica Motong, of course, of Kaiser Chiefs here in Morocco, following women's football meticulously. This is the organisation for the Nigerian Super Falcons. Toko Njoya will go off and wait until she's given the green light to come back on. But set piece time now for Cameroon. Valentine Wele waiting to see what the indomitable Lionesses can do here. There's the shot driven right through! It's a thunderous shot and a great goal! Stunning! Absolutely stunning! You won't see a better he thumped it. It was too strong for Chiamaka Nadozi. And the Amazon FAP player, just look at that. A stinger. Driven right through. You could see that there was only one place that that ball is going. Into the corner. And Cameroon take the lead in this quarter-final against the 10-time African champions, Nigeria. Sometimes you just got to give those free kicks to the defenders, and they know how to thump a ball. They clear the ball at the back all the time. A 1-0 lead here for Cameroon. Ball comes out to the right side. There's a chance here. It's into the penalty box. If Monday can't get the shot that she wanted, Michaeli gets her hand to it and saves the day for Cameroon. Well, the Washington Spirit player really should have smashed that in. Look at the ball that comes across. It's a delight from Ajibade. But look at that. Maybe she should have done a little bit more. Just getting her toes to it. Not quite enough. A little bit more force. But they'll go again. Corner for Nigeria. This is hotting up quite nicely here. Lovely header. Racing out. Watch out for Ngamanga. It's 2 against 3. And then there's a whole bunch of Cameroon players. But look at that for a challenge. And Ohale doing the business there on the right-hand side. Lost the ball again. Eto collected by Abiodun. Good battling in the midfield. The ball comes across towards Ngok. It's been cleared by Maikit. And the centre-backs are just clearing. Another header, very courageously driven away from the Arawa Red centre-back. Picks up. In, calmly using the centre-back out wide to Alozi down the left-hand side, an option to the left there with Ajibade, the captain, switching flanks, gets a decent ball across. Anybody there? Well, it's right over the head, a little fall there, and no infringement, no free kick, nothing. Picked up on that left-hand side. Colette Zana, former Clare player, just like Ashta Toko and Joya. And Naomi Eto. Trying to spin off Alozi, knocking over Alozi as she tried to race onto that. Medical team are coming out to see the state of affairs for Alozi. Remember, she's picked up a yellow card. She might be at fault there. Just also Eto just leaning into the left back. I mean, come on, what a goal! What an important goal for Maeva Niaju. 19 years of age. She's played all 3 games in the group stages, and that goal was something special. You could watch that a million times and it just gets better every time. An absolute thumper. Look at that. The velocity, the direction. When you talk about striking a ball, you've got to go for it. We always talk about penalties and how all of these subtle shots, to try and assess the goalkeeper. You don't mess around sometimes. Penalty should be taken, in my eyes, with strength, force. and precision. And free kicks, and the centre-backs come up and take them. Forget about curling, you know, forget about trying to produce something, the right effect. Go for the Niachu special. Pelosi waiting to come back onto the pitch. Next to Ohale, Ujaborn player, over to the far side now. We're collected here with Jennifer Chigini, Paris Saint-Germain player, biding a time, waits for a little bit of support. So on the left foot, that's come over. There's two players, they've crashed into each other, trying to get back up onto their feet. It's Eto who races up to the left-hand side of the switch with Toko Njoya, waiting for support. Into the middle it goes, that's nicely done. And Cameroon trying to get the ball back, they do. And Eto's on that far side once again. Free kick, just throw in. She's been nudged off the ball, Gamanga. For Nigeria, 5.5 minutes gone. Nigeria just using the pitch perfectly, comes out to Abajide, trying to deal with Makan. That's a good decent ball, it's been boxed out, but there's a chance. Boxed out, a full kick, nothing. Onuchibi, she goes down, and Cameroon on the attack once again. They've got to be careful, and it takes a little bit of class from Senachi Ale to deal with that at the back. Collected again, Toko Njoya, who she was knocked over there. They're doing with a double infringement. Sino Twanya Nukwa of Namibia quite quick to react. Literally flung off her feet, isn't she, Monique Ngok? Chibi going down there into a tussle with Toko Njoya. Look at that, that was the scoring opportunity there for Gift Monday. She couldn't quite get on the end of it. Whizzed right past the centre-back, Niachu. He's the corner of goal scorer now. Monday, holding, protecting. Yodun going down, free kick for Nigeria. So far that she's scored the brace. One goal against Mali in that 2-1 win. Sorry, the 2 goals, got a penalty of course, and then the goal that saw them beat the Stars of the Gap Queens, sorry, of Ghana. 1-0. Mule Rashid Stadium. Going across to Pelosi. She can't get the right pass. They're playing physical football. Cameroon winning possession. That's great. Backtracking there from Michelle Alozi, making sure that Nigeria collect possession. They got an option with Babajide. Babajide gets the ball across. It does find its way. It's a try coming through. It's a fine strike indeed. The danger from Jennifer Eshagini when she gets into that position. It felt comfortably for her, but Kaylee again coming to the rescue to deny Nigeria an equaliser. Well, that was the pass that came back, that was the shot that came through from Paris Saint-Germain midfielder. A wonderful outstretched save there from the Benfica goalkeeper, Kelly. Deborah Abiodun with the corner. Following shot driven in by Chieni, but this time Chieni's shot goes high and away from the target as we approach the 30-minute mark. The knockout stages, it's the 12th time in 13 appearances. Victory would send them through to their 11th wafon semi-final. Because this doubles up as great work by the AS Roma defender. 75 matches for FC Robo back in Nigeria. Doubles up for qualifying for FIFA Women's World Cup in Brazil next year, next summer. Next July. Nigeria and Morocco going through. The winner of this match will also join. Managed to qualify in 2015 and in 2019. Time, basically. The 10th FIFA Women's World Cup that they would qualify for if they managed to get through this game. That's great work from Monday. Monday is the battle with Mai Kit. She's pulled the ball back. She's using Abajide. Puts it on the left foot, there's the attempt to try and get it between those two players. It's a goal kick. And Babajide Rinsole down on the ground. She's a former England under-20s player. Crystal Palace, Watford, more than 45 games for Liverpool. Stint in Spain as well with Tenerife and Real Betis. Here's Toko Joya, she gives the ball away. Deborah Abiodun. Gift Monday trying to get past Niaju. And Niaju walks away with the ball in her feet. She scores goals, but she also defends the fortress like a queen. Some fabulous work from the centre-back. 19 years of age. We talk about some of the younger players that we've actually seen in this WAFCON. Well, she is definitely one to watch, not just from a goal-scoring ability, but also the defensive game, which is her priority. I think that Valentine Welle knows that she's got a rocket shot on her. That's the reason why she was allowed to step up and produce that thumping free kick that flew into the corner of the net to beat Nadozi. The question is, will we get to see Cicero Shuala? Is there something we don't know that the head coach hasn't told us? Down the left-hand side, but look at that challenge coming in. They're all putting in high percentage challenges, including Ivana Makana. And one of the home based players, plays for Lucky Football Field, girls team. There's Alozi with the long throw, trying to find Monday. She gets the ball back. Alozi lost the ball. It's the penalty box. There's a header. She was sandwiched, wasn't she, Deborah Abiodun? Otherwise, you thought that maybe she would be able to get a steered header away from Michele, whose goalkeeping ability has been fantastic. Here's Cameroon on the attack here. Ngamanga waiting for a little bit of support. Finds it in the midfield with Monique Ngok. Back across into the Charlene Myong. They push forward once again. Danger. A little touch to try and sneak the ball past. Sinachi Haley. Unable to hold the ball and run away with it, but block was enough. It's a great, very brave header there, I must admit, coming from Abiodun. Got there first, made sure that that was cleared. Drew the foul in the process. 10 minutes left in this first half. But what a fabulous atmosphere we've got here at the Labizauli Stadium in Casablanca. Expected goals. Who knows where it's going to come from? Little hooked clearance there. Strength from Myong. The foul has been a yellow card for Charlene Myong. Take a look at that again and just see to what extent it was justified. Let's have a look. There's a hand in the face. So we don't like to see that. That always catches out, causes concern. It's a problem for any player. You don't like to get those fingers anywhere there. That's the attempt at a header there coming from Ajibade. She was thwarted by the two defenders. From Grace Mandua. So a player that's based in Cameroon, playing for FC Iboloa, 21 years of age. Great pace, great fighting spirit as well. Here's Gift Monday trying to get the ball back to her teammate. It's Christy Ochibi. And back to the defence as they push forward and construct from the back. Rosie. There by Abiodun. She's been working so hard. There's the pass to Christy Ochibi. And, Captain Jibade. That's a great pass. That really is just trying to sneak past his Ochibi, but commits the foul. Look at the work from Ngok. Constantly battling. Love what they're doing, Cameroon, just in terms of the physicality that they're bringing to this game. They know it. Well, we've got a change for Nigeria. Alajide has been replaced by Kanu. Change with 7 minutes left in this first half, but I think with Kanu you've got a great player, the Cruz Azul player, will come on and add some pace, goal scoring skills as well. There's the ball that comes out, dealt with by Michele, denying Gift Monday, but straight to Cameroon's feet as they try and work their magic. Ngamanga. Timely marks by Abiodun. It's nicely done. They've also got Toko Njoya there. Toko Njoya picks it up, can't control. Racing back to get that back is Kanu. And that's what Kanu will bring to to the floor. She'll bring a lot of running back and forth. She'll come back and defend. She will be everywhere. Is Ajibade. Puts it on that left foot. High ball comes over. It's dealt with there by Makana. Good strong header. Again over to Ajibade down on the far side. Zana stands on it. She tries to sneak past her. She gets the touch. It will be a corner. And Nigeria just increasing the pressure and forcing Cameroon to try and be very diligent at the back and organise before the Super Falcons try and swoop in and get an equaliser at the end of this first half. That's been a very entertaining first 45. Chigini, Paris Saint-Germain. With that right foot, whips it in, front post, an attempt to try and get a shot in. It has been picked up. Selalosi gets the shot in, and finally it's been blasted away there by Kids. Collected. Excellent work over on that far side by Chigini. Collected at the back. A chance for Cannon to try and show off some of her wizardry. It's the overlap pass that she chooses instead, Christine Chibe, but it gets knocked out for a throw-in. We'll take this, or wait for Aloisi to go and take a long one, or maybe she's going to go and collect. Oh, she gets nudged over, no free kick, goal kick. It just underlines just how physical this game is. Push, but in the bottom again, you've got to hold yourself and stand up for the pushing and the shoulder barging. So much of it now. There's two players down on the deck. Hopefully, it'll be okay. There's a big clash there, as we can see. Body check. The pullback from Babajide and a fantastic shot. It was well saved by the 22-year-old Benfica goalkeeper Nekeli, who's been outstanding. Very important saves. It's most certainly a day for the heroics. Scoring the only goal for Cameroon as they lead. Lozi is leaving it for Italy goalkeeper Jamaica. Lozi on ball towards Cannon. Throwing forward Nigeria down the left side. To collect, trying to thread the ball through. That's just a bit too close for comfort. Collected by Toko Njoya. Stays on her feet, makes sure she gets the pass back to Zana. Diffused at the back by Nigeria as they are in search of space. Zaluzi, we've got what, just 90 seconds or so left for a few minutes of added time. Not too much, I imagine, for once. There's the lofted ball by the captain, Ajibade. It's been dealt with. Indication to be very synchronise, communicate with each other. That's back by Oladipo. Oh, she's lost. And a little slip there from Manga, which helped her out quite a lot. Nigeria on the attack. Ball comes to Kanu. She's got Alozie who's going to overlap. Well, she cuts on the outside. There's a little bit of hesitation there, but still winning the ball back. Great work there from Kanu. Ball comes back to Achebe. Steers the ball into the penalty box. Collected there by Ajibade, trying to go around the outside. Puts it on her right foot. She goes into the penalty box. And it's been cleared there by Mighty Kids, who just gets a toe poked, clearing for a corner. Danger lurking there for Nigeria in the penalty box. Good move and some good slick play there on the left-hand side. Are up. 4 minutes of added time. There's the delivery into the penalty box. Nigeria go again. Abiodun back over to Oladipo. Left-hand side, Kanu collects an option. That's nicely done, like what she's doing here. There's the delivery, gets a little bit of a deflection. And, a chance to lob it out over the dugout. Collected again by Alozie, tries to find Gift Monday, who comes across from a central position. Headed out again, and a chance for a throw in. She might go long. Super Falcons, sorry, maybe going into the changing rooms. A goal down, which doesn't happen very often. But that's good work, good battling there, Abiodun, unless they can get an equaliser here. Picked up by Oladipo on the right-hand side, leaves it for a captain, Ajibade. There's the ball, comes in. Gift Monday can't get to it first. It's smothered by Michele. And again, the heroics coming from the Benfica goalkeeper. You could most definitely say that there was a Nigerian bus queue waiting to get on the end of it, but she has just been outrageously good, Michele. We can see from the replay, there's the ball on that right-hand side. It comes across. There's a couple of players in the penalty box, and they can't get to it first. The outstretched leg there of the goal scorer. Niachu can't get to it, and then it falls over the top. Cut out by Alozie, hungry for that ball and tries to move forward, but it's been hoofed upfield. That's nicely done, smooth as you like from Deborah Abiodun. Gets the ball out to the right-hand side with Shokwalo Oladipo, using the captain, Ajibade, down that right-hand side. Oh, a little accidental treading of the ball. It's touched by Manga. Back out to Alozie. Still ready to pick up possession. Kanu with a chance. It's the last minute of that extra added time. 4 minutes. To the right-hand side, they go again. Super Falcons, hungry. Kanu at the far post whenever they decide to get a long ball over. It has been picked up by the Paris Saint-Germain winger. There's the delivery. There's a chance for a shot. Kanu can't get on the end of it just because there's sterling work in the Cameroon defence. You knew that she would ghost in and just come across. Vision from that position, but the Cameroon defence doing the business. There's Kanu. It's knocked off the ball, and maybe a last chance for Nigeria to loft the ball into the penalty box before the Namibian referee blows for half-time. Who's going to take it? Alozie. That was the The replay. So she really met that well, Kanu, didn't she? Well, she got on, she connected, didn't get the right touch. There's Alozi into the penalty box. It's punched away. It's the half-time whistle finally that's been blown by the referee, Dancino Twanyanyukwa. And how about this for a scenario quite remarkable? The scoreline, we don't see it all the time, we don't see the Super Falcons trail, but they are today up against a Cameroon team, the indomitable Lionesses, who are very hungry to get their place in the semi-finals of this WAFCON. The half-time scores: Cameroon 1, Nigeria 0 here at the Lalbi Zaouli Stadium in Casablanca. Remarkable scenes here, and I love this. If there's something that Naomi Eto'o, she mentioned coming into this game, she said, if there's something that's really good, it's our greatest strength is our collective and how we just come together as one. Well, I think that should be put up on a frame if they stay where they are going through this game and qualify for the semi-finals, because already that first 45 and everybody's getting a high five as the players come off the pitch. This is quite a striking first 45.
Free TV, digital TV for free. Brought to you by MBC.
Africa rises. From every street, every city, a dream is born. Our daughters, our sisters, our queens, ready to write another chapter in African football. From 26th July 2026 to 16th August 2026. Morocco becomes the heartbeat of African football. Watch as nations unite, dreams collide, and champions emerge only on Afrosport. Every tackle, every pass, every roar from the stands carries the hopes of a continent. This is more than football. It is our culture, our resilience, our excellence, our story. Join Afrosport as we bring you every unforgettable moment. From the biggest celebration of women's football in Africa, one continent, many nations, one dream. WAFCON 2026, live on Afrosport from 26th July to 16th August 2026.
Afrosport, your freedom of sport.
Scoring opportunities. That shot from the captain Rashida Ajibade, denied by Michele, the Benfica goalkeeper for Cameroon. And the ball just getting knocked off the feet of Ajibade, going out for a goal kick. But look at the free kick that came, driven in sumptuously. A thumper from Maeva Niaju of Amazon FAP. Prevented Chiamaka Nadozi to do absolutely anything. That's just going straight to the target. You will not stop a thunderous effort like that. And the Super Falcons in shock following that tempestuous drive. Well, they went in search of an equaliser. If Monday are able to really connect with that ball that came across from a captain, Ajibade. Again, you can see that McKaylee coming to the rescue and just getting her hands to it to deny another goal down the left-hand side. You can see that there's really good work as the ball's being pulled by Babajide. And the shots from Jennifer Eshigidi, forcing another great save from McKaylee, who's been the hero for Cameroon. An attempt at a header there from Ajibade, but sandwiched by two Camerooni players. She's just been producing the heroics left, right and centre. That was another scoring opportunity. A little bit of hesitation there from Ejigeni. And then Kanu with a shot that was stopped there by McKaylee. It's 1-0 for Cameroon at half-time.
Make you follow Unorodo. Nigeria don't go digital with free TV. Over 100 channels they wait you. Sport, news, and better entertainment for your own language. No matter where you dey, whether for city or whether for village, the satellite signal they reach every corner of Nigeria from day one. No monthly payment again. Once you get get free to air decoder, you don't win. This one, not our own national asset. Even from your phone, you feel watch out. Just download the free TV app and carry your TV go anywhere you dey go. Scan that code now or call 0700-388-7277. Free TV, digital TV for free. Brought to you by MBC.
Africa rises from every street, every city, a dream is born. Our daughters, our sisters, our queens, ready to write another chapter in African football. From 26th July 2026 to 16th August 2026. Morocco becomes the heartbeat of African football. Watch as nations unite, dreams collide, and champions emerge only on AfroSport. Every tackle, every pass, every roar from the stands carries the hopes of a continent. This is more than football. It is our culture, our resilience, our excellence, our story. Join AfroSport as we bring you every unforgettable moment. From the biggest celebration of women's football in Africa, one continent, many nations, one dream. WAFCON 2026, live on AfroSport from 26th July to 16th August 2026.
AfroSport, your freedom of sport.
Free TV, digital TV for free. Brought to you by MBC.
From the heart of Africa come stories that lift the spirit, ignite hope, and celebrate who we are. Faith Stream brings you Africa's finest. Moving dramas that stir the soul, romances that warm the heart, thrilling adventures that keep you on the edge of your seat, comedies that unite us in joy, and true stories that inspire change. Every story entertains, but also uplifts. These films and series teach, heal, and spark conversations that matter. Stories that unite families, strengthen faith, and inspire communities to dream bigger. We celebrate Africa's rich cultures and tell stories rooted in hope, dignity, and truth, without ever compromising on quality.
Goal has been scored, but it's scored by Cameroon, who have shaken up the pecking order, if you like, with a goal scored by their centre-back, Maeva Nyaju, 19 years of age, a magical moment for her. scoring against the Super Falcons. And, free kick. But holding fort at the back. She's got the keys to the defence. She is stopping Nigeria from scoring at the moment. Michele, the 22-year-old Benfica player based in Portugal, has been outstanding. She's got a lot of work to do if they want to hold on to this lead, if they want to move through to the semi-finals of this 18th edition of the Women's Africa Cup of Nations. Those players there represent Nigeria, the 10-time winners who are seeking an 11th title, who are seeking a 10th FIFA Women's World Cup qualification. Just got to understand, you know, what caliber we're talking about. Justin Dugu, the man in charge of Nigeria, will have had some words to try and turn things around, but at the same time, they're getting shots in, they're creating scoring possibilities. They just haven't managed to find a way to beat Michele. Nadozi, the goalkeeper for Brighton, conceding a goal. Not the first, of course, because they conceded 2 in their last group game against Egypt. 6-2 it finished. 3 against Malawi, so that's goal number 6 that's been conceded by the Super Falcons. Here we go, second half underway. Gift Monday gets the ball rolling for Nigeria, who are hungry to try and get back into this. It will go to extra time. It could go to penalties. Ball comes out to the right-hand side. Oladipo with the cross that comes over. Attempt to try and get rid of it. That might have... Oh, there's another player down. It looks like it's... the goal scorer down on the ground and in some trouble. She fell quite awkwardly. We just know that this being watched right across the world, but especially in Nigeria, Cameroon, right across the those 2 all-mad nations. There's a lot going on, not just in Lagos, Abuja, Kano. Southeast, close to that Cameroon border. Jametta, of course, which is not far away from Garoua, which is in the north of Cameroon. Sokoto. Cameroon from Douala to Yaoundé, the capital. Across the country, we'll take a look at the throw. Oladipo. Gift Monday tries to get the ball back to a teammate. It's been picked up here. Well, it wasn't really a shot, but it's been picked up somehow in the midfield. And the battle to try and get hold of it from Echegini doesn't really turn into a shot or anything, but they still regain possession. There's Oladipo trying to get it down towards Ajibade. Goal kick it is. A little bit of frustration from the Paris Saint-Germain player who's captain of this Nigerian team. She has a little conversation with the assistant referee. Picks up on that right side and brought down there is Monique Ngok. Just signed a contract, having something from Fleury 91 in France on a 2.5-year deal with Washington Spirit, just signed at the start of the last month. He picks up here by Toko Njoya. There's the ball goes out to the right of the post. She's dangerous. She's got a little bit of zip about her. Very talented player. onto her feet gingerly. This for a place in the semi-final against Morocco, the hosts. On by Nadozi. Little flick on towards Monday. Monday trying to get there first. She's still got the ball. There's a chance here. Nigeria on the attack. It's, well, you came across, which I thought was really smart, just a helping hand. Caught between two Cameroon defenders. You could just see this. That was there. The blocker was blocked and smashed off many kids who allowed it to bounce down towards Kanu and Monday, but he couldn't do anything. But it's been drilled out for a corner. Corner time for Nigeria. They go in search of that elusive equaliser. A whole handful of shots that have gone their way, but they haven't managed to beat Michele. Behind the goal, that's a waste of a corner from Rashida Ajibade. Clearly won't mind that. At what point does Justin Madugu change and alter his team? Some fresh legs. I don't think that there's much to change. They're just continuing to put pressure on this Cameroon defence. Spain, Sweden, Houston Rush down across the border in Mexico, playing for Pachuca. Picks up, that's going to be a free kick too. Players down. Contact in the face, it looks like. And Colette Zana. Just conceding 2 goals, in fact, one against Mali and one against Cabo Verde. Only 2 goals that were scored against them, otherwise pretty solid. Didn't score too many. There was 2 against Mali, 1 against Ghana, and then that opening goal against Cabo Verde. Managed to finish off their campaign with a point, which was very successful for the debutants. But the story of this WAFCON is most definitely Malawi. Can they go even further? That was the moment we had the clash between Zana and Ajibade. And we're back in business now. Naju sending the ball up towards Yamanga. Kicks away comfortably at the back. Then a hit. Collected here is Abiodun looking for Ajibade. It's a turn, need to rush. Letipo. Back over to the other side. Of course, over on that far side will be going to try and pick up, working closely next to Christy Uchebe. To the corner flag. To spark and create something here, you've got to understand that they need to score an equaliser. These Nigerian fans getting a little bit impatient here, watching and hoping that the Super Falcons can get themselves back in business. That's a nice little ball back from Alozi. There's the delivery into the penalty box. It's gone high over the Charlie Cayley. Safe hands, as calm and collected as you like. Dealing with the pressure so well. There's the lofted ball that comes over, and she really doesn't have an issue there in taking Christy Ochebe's cross. Throw-in, Oladipo down towards Monday. The inside pass, that's nicely done, but it's just a wild ball that's being sent over to the edge of the penalty box. And smashed up field, couldn't control it, Ngamanga, otherwise you just saw that there would have been something on there with Naomi Eto'o just to the right-hand side. Decent header, took Njoya, collected in the midfield. They go again, but there's a free kick that's going to go against Nigeria. Leon working in magic in the midfield, as per usual. Another player down. Looks like it's Colette Nzana who's got snagged by Rashida Jibade. And might force Valentine to make a change. Forced into making a change here. It looks like it's the case. We can just see that we have Ousmane Oudou is going to come on, the Boloa player. With Devontu Kome, the same team. Just biding our time, wait for there's the delivery coming over. It's McKaylee, safe hands again. Some kind of glue substance on her gloves because it's not flying past, it's very much dealt with comfortably. Oh, it's being picked out. That's a great ball down the left-hand side. Kanu can she get the ball across? She's just been so unselfish where I think you need to go for the shot. Yeah, she knew that Gift Monday was in the middle, but Kanu really should have gone for the shot. That was just maybe the wrong option. Still creating chances. And Chigeni this time down the left-hand side. Kanu getting blocks, and again it's the arms and the hands and the face getting in the way. It will cause problems. Yellow card that's been handed out to Makana. That is the fear. The Morocco coach watching on him. But not until the referee blows the whistle. Here we go. It will be passed back to her. There's an option going down the left. Owicks once again. For Nigeria down the right-hand side. Monday trying to get away from a marker there. My Kids, she does really well. It's picked up by the captain. Good work from the centre-back. Esther Mai Kid doing the business there to clear the ball, clear the danger. But Albio Dunn unable to pick it up, and Nigeria do finally get the ball. It's picked up by Alozi, who's just using her defenders as they go again, working down the right-hand side, biding their time before they try and send it over to Gift Monday. There's the ball that goes to the edge of the penalty box, dealt with by the 19-year-old goal scorer Niaju, who's offered Cameroon the 1-0 lead. That's giving them plenty of confidence. They're feeling sky high at the moment and are ready to go all the way. But there's danger lurking every time that the ball falls to the Nigerian forwards. They being one of Cameroon will get themselves a throw in and just breathe a sigh of relief. Clearing the danger at the back. My kit has been picked up by Jibade. Running through a little bit of trouble. That's a good block and that's a good move, and they're off. Watch out. Super quick, super dangerous, unable to race away and find a little bit of space on that occasion, but Manga is so dangerous. Fenerbahce striker for Galatasaray. She played 42 matches in the Turkey Women's Superliga and she scored 41 goals. She was probably not happy that she managed to get 42 in 42 appearances. There's the moment that Alozie goes down and a free kick over on that far side. Changes for Nigeria. Well, it's Okoronkwo coming on. The Gift Monday will be replaced. Payne comes on as well. There's the delivery coming over. Not yet. Down into the penalty box, Nigeria. There's the deflection. It falls to the feet of a Cameroonian defender. Cleared quite competently. This is Oshuola for the moment. I wonder if she's holding an injury. Coming on, the Inter Milan midfielder. Close, and a chance there again. Coming their way from Michel Alozie. Stuck it very well. Wide of the target. Justin Dugu. As the header there coming from Tokunjo. Picks up there, that's a delivery. It's down the right hand side. Cameroon on the attack once again. There's the delivery coming over. Hasn't been met. It's not in the right place for Ngamanga. The idea was good though. You just see what Naomi Eto'o brings to this team out on the right hand side. That's a decent through ball as well, just cut out. And a good touch there at the back. Dealt with by Demihin. Free kick for Nigeria. Will collect this and spread it out to that left-hand side. Waiting for Kanu & Co to go on a dance. Alozie's been wonderful with what she's been doing. Over on that left-hand side. There's the through ball. They're on the attack. Good ball out to the right-hand side. That's nicely done. Manga gets the ball over to Eto'o. Eto'o tries to get a touch past. It goes out for a corner. There's Eto'o. Really good work. That was the shot. It wasn't far off by Alozie. Just above the woodwork. front post, chance for a shot potentially, but it's been collected once again over on that far side. Trying to get past, that's great work, that really is, from Toko Njoya, but it's been dealt with, diffused by Nadozi. She does the business at the back. Ball comes out again, it's been cut out. You can see the Cameroon on the attack. There's the delivery coming over straight at the goalkeeper. And Nadozi just doing well to bring it into that, but again, you can just you can see the strength of these players and what they're trying to do. And Gok unleashing that shot there. Down that left-hand side, it's been picked up. Good work. Nigeria on the attack into the penalty box. Is that a free kick? Yes, it is. Right on the edge. Tried to get in front of her marker. Just look at what Kanu's doing. And the hands go up. Of course, they're getting tangled up with Makana. Kanu has been a breath of fresh air for Nigeria. There's the long-range shot that came in from that right-hand side, easily dealt with. Now, let's see what happens from the set piece. We saw an immaculate set piece. Shot coming from Meva Nyaju. Will we see Nigeria respond? He's moved up into the penalty area. Lots of the big defenders down at him. Ohale, they're all there. Delivery into the penalty box. Take away by Michele. The reassuring hands of the Benfica goalkeeper allow the indomitable Lionesses to breathe once again, and the ball goes straight down to Ngamanga. Waits for support to come her way. Toko Njoya tries to sneak the ball past her marker. It's a good, strong defensive work. And the ball takes the touch, goes out for a throw-in. Owuzi will take this. Just going down to the ground. She scored 3 goals, Marion Ngamanga. Player that you want sat down like this. She's come down for a reason. She's been working so hard. A little bit of pain just on that outside of the right knee, I think. Okoronkwo, there's the delivery. There's the heroics again from Michele. Ngamanga, the player that we're concerned about. Will there be a change? We've got, what, 23 minutes remaining here. An equaliser would take this quarter-final into extra time. There's no immediate signs of change, although I'm seeing the player race over towards the dugout after a little warm-up. We might see that change happening soon for Cameroon. Chicago Stars FC, Michel Alozi gets the ball back to Usinachi. Ohale. Oladipo. Long ball. It's a firm one as well. Okoronkwo going to try and get hold of it. It's been picks up and got out wide. Makana. Spin to come off that, but it's been passed back into the path of Payne. And out to the right-hand side, Oladipo collects. Down the right-hand side, there's it's just a really good block. Dua, very busy. Okoronkwo, that's what she does. She's got wonderful skills. I don't think that Rashida Ajibade got the memo. but they still managed to keep possession. Ohale. There's the delivery. High ball. That's a really beautiful ball. That's a great header. And look at that. Stop coming from Michele. Point blank range. She delivers yet another 5-star stop. Wow. Well, there's the delivery. It couldn't have been a better cross. Look at that. The one-handed save. That left hand getting in the way from that fantastic header from Kanu. Kanu did the right thing, going for the corner, forcing the goalkeeper to really try and get at. And she had to move, she had to shift a little bit close. That far corner would be a bit better, but it was still a brilliant cross and a fantastic header. But Michele's save was out of this world. Well, there's the change that's happening. With Abam coming on to replace Manga. Thought that would happen. Didn't look great. She wasn't in the right place as we just saw there. And Michaela Abam coming on to replace her. Also, Sophia Nina Weller, who will come on as well. One of them being the goalkeeper, Michele. She has to stay on the pitch if they want a chance to qualify. We saw this with Safi Ouadraogo of the Côte d'Ivoire getting that red card. It wasn't an injury, of course. It was a little upgrade from yellow to red because of the foot going into the goalkeeper's face. And the result was a red card after VAR got involved in. But just look at that. That's some fabulous goalkeeping once again from Michele. This is a shame. This is the goal scorer, Niachu. Eva Niachu, the 19-year-old. Amazon FAP. Police military team basically has been taken off. Guilla coming on. This will be her 4th game. She's come on as a sub in all 3 games that she's played. So no change for her with 18 minutes left to play. They're still ahead against the 10th-time champions. Cameroon have never won Wafon. Look at that, shots 3-14. More players down. As we see the class foot, just there was a Tuku Joya treading on Abiodun down on the ground, but both players. As you can see, free kick for Cameroon as they go in search of another goal. Hit high, being picked up for a shot, the volley that came in. Well, it was driven hard against a Nigerian player, and again there's danger here. She's dangerous, Mendua. Managed to score the 1 goal against Cabo Verde, but lunging forward to try and get the half volley. Herself snagged. continue to defend valiantly. That's been picked up there, nicely done by Mindua. Oh, she's just let the ball post from underneath her nose. Abiodun with the magic, and there's the Nigerian attempt to get the ball forward. She's done so well, Okoronkwo. She's difficult to deal with, there is no doubt about that. And fighting for absolutely everything. Dudu kicks the ball out. Of course she's going to kick the ball out. Don't play with fire. Okoronkwo playing for AFC Toronto, Bolivia State. Santajan player, there's the delivery coming over. Has she got the hands? Yes, she has got the hands. Michele. If it stays like this, we know who's going to get the Woman of the Match award. It's going to be Nigeria who will collect. Well, just getting a little touch there. It will be Nigeria with a throw-in on this right-hand side. Desperate measures will be taken very soon if they don't manage to get a goal. Look at the battling there. Not the right through ball. The idea was good from Payne, but you need to have players racing onto it. Kanu was nowhere to be seen there. Okoronkwo was the same scenario. Michele sends it up towards her teammates. The collective strength being the most dangerous arm that they actually have. It has proved to be their strength today, but it's far from over. Smashed against Ajibade, goes out for a throw-in. Possession. It's been smashed upfield by Abiodun. Collected there. Miaju. There's the long ball. Oh, wrong decision. She turned the wrong way. It's been picked up here by Okoronkwo. She's just, that's just, look at the battling back by Miaju. Fighting so hard for this. The indomitable Lionesses, you've got to give them full credit. This is most definitely a fabulously entertaining game, but it's a difficult one for all Nigerians, of course, to see this scenario. But they still believe, and they still have what it takes. Okoronkwo will take this. Should be looking to try and send a decent ball over towards any of her teammates. Ajibade, watch out for Kanu. Doesn't get past the first player on the attack. Here's Mindua. She gets hauled down. It's a free kick, and Cameroon will just use up the time now. I know there's 12 minutes left to play, and there's still a lot of football with Oletipo with the hauling down maneuver that's offered Cameroon the chance to send it back up. There is Nyaju, the goal scorer. High ball towards over towards that far side there, and good look. Well, she's still got possession. Nigeria on the attack. It's excellent play down that left-hand side. The shot comes in. Michele, the follow-up. Doesn't happen. Kanu can't get there. It all opened up over on that far side. Very dangerous indeed. But look, Cameroon now on the attack as a long searching ball goes out to the right-hand side. It has been kept in. There's the race towards the byline. Still in possession. It goes out over the line. And it will be a goal kick for Nigeria. Will breathe a sigh of relief after that wonderful run from Ugulu. Come on, end-to-end action. The neutrals are having an absolute blast, but we can obviously understand that there's high tension for these neighbouring nations that produce so many fabulous female footballers. We really are blessed to be witnessing such a high-level encounter between two very strong nations. They are wonderful players of experience, but also the youngsters who are coming through the ranks and showing us what the next batch of world-class stars are going to be like. 10 minutes left to play. Dudu with the throw-in down the left side. Can I get anywhere near it? Here she is, Medua! Oh, she couldn't quite do what she wanted to do. There's the look on the face from Dudu. And Valentine Ndwele. This is, I mean, it's nervous, it really is. It's nerve-wracking for absolutely everybody, including me, I can promise you that. You just don't know what's going to be around the corner. You don't know what kind of drama is going to come up next. You turn a page and there's another scenario that's completely spellbinding. Jibade with a little bit of contact there. Free kick, hit high. Karunkwa wasn't really close to it. It does go down into the corner. It's a chance here. Here's Payne. Tina Payne. There's the delivery. It's a good one as well. Far post, another chance for a decent header this time. It's strong defensive work at the back there from Dudu, who just prevents Kanu from getting up and really angling that header in the right direction. Just look at that. That was really good marking. From Makana, sorry, and that was top notch from the defender. Lucy sends the ball back down into the Cameroon half. We've got 8 minutes remaining here at Malabi Zaouli Stadium in Casablanca before the 90 are up and we enter that tense, turbulent period of time with the added minutes. We don't know how many there are going to be. We've got a few injury stops, but it hasn't been, that much. Cameroon sitting comfortably and sitting on their lead. Complicated for Nigeria because of what they're doing in defence. It's McKinley who's really worked hard, but they come together looking strong. But one little moment of magic from the Super Falcons and we're heading into extra time because they can score goals, they can find the back of the net, they do have players with wizardry. But this is Mendua down the left-hand side. She gets shoved off the ball. That's going to be a free kick. And Hello is being told that it's a free kick, and it's a final word. Sino Twanyi Mukwa of Namibia. Shoulders are okay, leaning with the leg was probably something that the referee didn't like. That's been teed up. Ashton Toko and Joy up will try and fire something in. Score another goal now. It's going to be tough for the Super Falcons to come back. And after Nigeria lost to Malawi in their opening group C game 3-2, it would be the second biggest upset in the history of the competition. There you go, just said it. That's what it is. They've only lost once against Cameroon. take this. 4 players in the wall. Toko Enjoy gets the... Oh, he's punched over. Cleared there by Naduzi. To the rescue. It was struck directly at goal by Toko Enjoy. Why not? See that there was perfectly delivered. Just flying around the wall and going high. So corner before the same player Toko Enjoy to take. Another player coming up into the penalty box. Schwartz with Mundua. There's the delivery into the penalty box. Coming up and trying to meet that is still Cameroon in possession. Beating the goalkeeper first. Ball control. Collects it very comfortably there. That's well done by Dudu. Into the penalty box. It's still coming in again. Mundua as it blocks it. Calls that it was handball from the Cameroon supporters and a couple of players, but let's move on from that. It was blocks. Ohale is Aluzi looking to try and send the ball up towards his danger here. It's gone a little bit too far. Jibade was there and dealt with by McKay with 4 minutes remaining. 4 minutes remaining in this quarter-final clash that will turn heads around the world if it stays like this. Nigeria on the attack. Okoronkwo doing really well to try and spin off a marker, but Mai Kit, she has been as hard as can be at the back. It's just going to be a throw-in. Okoronkwo knows how to deal with those scenarios. He picks up here, Oladipo. Desperately in search of an equaliser now. They don't care how they get it, they just want to get it. Being pulled back, Oladipo gets the ball over. It's lots of space and time here for a shot, potentially takes a deflection and is banged away in a big way towards Mundua, who can't get there first. It's picked up here once again by Ohale as they go in search of the ball's going to go sent forward once again. Nadozi, high ball up towards Okoronkwo and co. Kanu can't get there first. It's on there in the midfield, collected. And again, Abiodun. Desperate times will trigger desperate measures, but not when Cameroon have possession. They know what they're doing. They send the quick ball up there, and that's going to be a free kick. Contact. Gives Nigeria a free kick. That means for celebration at the moment. As I said, this is never a wrap until the final scene is over. And we've got a few minutes of added time. Is Okoronkwo. She's got Oladipo just outside of her. They need to communicate a little bit better. There are options there. And Okoronkwo getting frustrated and just knocking down her opponent and forcing the free kick. You can see that, again, great work from the Cameroon defence and what they've achieved out here. They played a very physical, very hard game. It's been complicated for Nigeria. They had scoring opportunities, don't get me wrong. You don't have to seize and take advantage of your goal scoring opportunities, then you will pay the price. They've had plenty more opportunities than their opponents. There's the through ball threaded through there to Ajibade. Again, you can see that Mai Kids is working in magic. We'll go back to the free kick. They won their 10th title last year, beating Morocco 3-2 in the final. Elias is watching, just about 10 metres away from me, taking notes on Cameroon potentially, but also Nigeria, because it could go to extra time, could go to penalties, or into the last minute. Oladipo send this up. Michaeli's been a hero. She's been the standout performer. They all have, but the goalkeeper has been outstanding. The high ball comes over the top. There's the header there. It's been hit away. Shot coming in. It's a left-footed effort that goes wide for Jennifer Echegeni. And Echegeni unable to really get that shot on target. She didn't really wrap that left foot around the ball to steer it towards the goal. And you can see that the end result is it goes high. Back to business. We're going to find out how many minutes. If there's 5, they'll be quite content. There's the long ball. Okoronkwo not quick off the mark. It's been dealt with by Michele. The board goes up. How many we got? 7 minutes of added time here to resolve this quarter-final, the third of 4 quarter-finals. It comes out wide, is picked up by Abab. Abab bites her time, waits for a little bit of support, but she's been at the ball post from underneath her nose. Abiodun doing really well. She's been prolific in the challenging department today. 7 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, 7 minutes to decide this knockout clash. Okoronkwo can't get that little touch. She will pick this up once again. It goes out over the line. It's been picked up here. If Cameroon do manage to qualify today, we will have a new winner of WAFCON. Because previous winners, Equatorial Guinea, South Africa, well, Equatorial Guinea not competing, they haven't qualified. South Africa eliminated yesterday against Morocco. So we'll have a new WAFCON winner if it stays like this. 10-time champions, the Super Falcons of Nigeria, are on the cusp of being eliminated. Cameroon fight for everything. Lionesses by name, lionesses by nature. Well, we do have a change. And it's not just anybody. And Oshoala is coming. Oshoala's going to come on. As he said, Oshoala right at the very end. If you've got someone who can potentially turn things around, I'm just questioning her fitness. This is a last chance scenario, but she is indisputably one of the best players in world football. It's all about possession, it's all about half chances, getting yourself into that space where you get the chance to try and get a shot in. No one's managed to beat Michele, who has been, well, the keeper of the Fortress Keys. She's just not allowed anything to get past. There it is, kicks up. Smashed away at the back there by Mai Kit. All of these players from Cameroon have been putting in 5-star stellar performances. The high ball comes over the top. It's been easily taken there by Nzuzi. They go again. They've got to push forward. There is no other option. That's a high ball. It's going up. Okoronkwo! Nigeria goes close! It goes wide of the target! They survive! Unbelievable. Okoronkwo was going for. She's super dangerous. She's got the pace, and she manages to get there. But the shot that just sneaks past the post, and she had an option. She had Oshoala, who's going absolutely ballistic to her left-hand side. That pass could have been the equaliser. A head in the hands moment, Mendoa replaced by Rose Bella. Will they get another chance? We're halfway through added time as we approach the 4-minute mark. Alozi still battling over on that far side. It's going to be a throw-in for Cameroon. The 14th meeting in WAFCON between these two nations. Cameroon have only managed to beat them once. played out 1 draw. But it's been 12 years since they last managed to beat them. That was a glorious scoring opportunity for Nigeria. They've got the ball at the back. Will they try and pass the ball upfield? We've got just over 2 minutes left to play. And of course Cameroon smashing the ball as quickly as possible up into enemy territory. They've had enough. Oshuala's looking for it. She's calling for it. And it's gone straight to her feet. Look at the control there. Here she is. There's the ball that's been picked up. That's a great... it's a free kick, in fact. 2 Cameroon players down on the ground. And you can see that Nianchou scored the goal. That's separating these 2 nations is the player who was just pushed down there by the captain, Ajibade. And this means that we're a minute and a half left to play here in Casablanca at the Larbi Zaouli Stadium. History is in the making, potentially, unless we see some last bit of drama taking place. Such brave performances, it's been quite extraordinary. And she's back up on her feet. Nianchou sends the ball up once again. We got 30 seconds left to play here, plus maybe a minute and a half more added on by the Namibian referee. The throw-in goes down the line. It's been headed out. Nigeria with possession. Oshuala's up front with Okoronkwo. Oshuala picks the ball and tries to thread the ball past the centre back there, Maiki. It goes out for a throw-in. Oshuala will pick this up. Have to show some urgency. Nigeria, if they want to get this equaliser. Time is running out. We approach the 7-minute mark. There's the ball going in. Okoronkwo trying to get there first. It's been dealt with again at the back there by Maiki. Picks up another chance, maybe. The ball comes out to the left-hand side. It's been picked up by Ajibade. Oh, look at that for defensive work over on the far side. Oh my word, that is extraordinary. And God playing so hard. And you can see McCann is down on the ground. Look at that from McCann, getting in the way of Alozi to clear the danger. Maybe one last time. The celebrations are not far away. This is quite extraordinary. That was the moment, and you can see Oshuala was looking for it down the left-hand side, but Okoronkwo didn't make the pass. She tried to sneak it past the goalkeeper, went wide. Picked up by Nigeria. How many? There's the final whistle! Cameroon are into the semi-finals of WAFCON. They've beaten the Super Falcons of Nigeria for only the 2nd time in 14 meetings. The neighbours have been beaten, and we will now have new champions of Africa following Nigeria's elimination. Cameroon, oh Cameroon, what they've done here in Morocco is quite extraordinary. A full-time score, Cameroon 1, Nigeria 0. A sensational result. A battle that was built on the collected strengths, as said by Naomi Roberto. The tears are flooding from these Cameroonian players. They can't believe it. The same will be for the Nigerian Super Falcons, who can't believe it. This is history in the making here at WAFCON. A remarkable scenario unfolds here in Casablanca. They've done it. The indomitable Lionesses have done it. They've managed to beat the Super Falcons, eliminate them from the competition to book their place in the semi-finals, where they will be taking on no one else but the host, Morocco. You can't believe what she did tonight. Michele, the goalkeeper, a hero, an extraordinary match played. The saves came in right from the very start of the game to deny Nigeria shots, goals. Extraordinary. It really is quite extraordinary. She's just crying. The tears are just flooding from Michele's eyes. The goalkeeper of Cameroon have done something. She's done something quite extraordinary. Congratulations, Cameroon. Commiserations to our fantastic Super Falcons. Say that Nigeria are unable, they can still qualify for the FIFA Women's World Cup, of course, through the little semi-final bracket that will take place for the losing quarter-finals, of course, and then they'll go into an intercontinental play. But Cameroon will go into the FIFA World Cup for the third time, 2015-2019. And the total energies woman of the match is no one else but Michele. Congratulations, félicitations.
Félicitations la victoire, la qualification pour la demi-finale ainsi pour la Coupe du Monde. On avait volé. C'est bon, sentiment.
Merci, c'est un sentiment de fierté parce que c'est notre qualification que nous avons tant